Adult
Women,
Conversations on Your Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. How are you doing today? How was work at your side? I hope you're doing amazing and you're doing just fine. I hope work was productive. How was work in general? How was everything? No traffic, no unnecessary, left and right. I hope your day was amazing. Welcome to Adult Conversation. This is where we share real life issues and matters related to the heart. On Adult Conversation, you get to give advice by contributing to the subject matter without judging. And this happens every Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7 because we are here to break the culture of silence. My name is Folua Kirami, and we're going to be doing this together this wonderful day. But what story do I have for you this evening? Who has decided to bring their story to the Adult Conversation family member this evening? Now, the story says, my name is Gopi. I am 40 years old. I am married and a hard-working driver for a company. Now, it says, recently, my boss offered me 200,000 naira to secretly report some of my colleagues' activities to him. Now, it says that school fees are due, but I don't feel right about betraying my team members. Please, what should I do? Should I take the deal or keep my integrity, even if it means struggling? Please, what should I do? That's the story of Goki this evening. He's 40 years, he's married, and he's a driver. Now, his boss came to tell him, take 200,000 naira and tell me the secrets of your colleagues. And he's asking, should I take the money or should I keep my integrity? The number to call to give Goki your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 You can also call me on 09155 917 917. 07000 You can also send me a WhatsApp message on 8155 917 917. Let's hear what you have to say to Goke. And you can also call our toll free line at 0800 1235 917. Let's hear what you have to say for Goki this evening. Goki is listening to the show right now, so please do well to share your thoughts without condemning, judging, or using abusive languages. He's listening to the show right now, and he would like to know what our thoughts are. Concerning the situation. The number is 07000 He's 40 years, is married, and he works as a driver in a company. And his boss recently called him to say, I'm going to give you 200,000 naira for you to secretly tell me some of the things your colleagues are doing without my knowledge. And because those one, they do a lot of things that are not to be heard. Okay, is scared that if he tells them, it might be that he is snitching on his colleagues. And he says he has school fees to pay and everything, but he doesn't want to betray his team members. And he's asking for what to do. The number to call is 07000 917 917. Do you think he should take the money from his boss and tell him about, the secrets or the things that his colleagues are doing without the knowledge of the boss? Or do you think that Goke should just go ahead to keep quiet about it? Don't collect the money, don't snitch on your team members, and everybody is fine. What would you do if you were in Goke's situation? Now that times are hard, everybody's looking for money on a daily basis. I'm sure 200,000 naira would do a lot at the moment. If you were Goke, what would you do? Will you take this 100,000 naira and tell your boss what your colleagues are doing? Or will you tell your boss not to worry and keep the secrets of your colleagues safe? Goke is in a very tight position. He needs the money for his children's school fees. At the same time, he does not want to he doesn't want to be the bad team member, and he's asking for advice this evening. The number to call is 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, Pastor Father. You're welcome.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Before I say anything, I want to ask something.
Okay.
I I want to please with all how will I put it with all each
Mm,
I want to say before a time like this we
mm,
should always do a kind of investigation on
yes.
the matter we want to discuss
Mm,
because for this matter now is a matter of secrecy.
yes.
Yes, this guy not supposed to have mentioned his name.
No, we are. It's that's
Not
not his
just
real name, but he's listening.
for that the real name.
Yes, but he's listening.
Okay, okay,
Mm.
okay, okay. So I am okay with that now. I am okay with that. I just want to tell him we should check if somebody do it to him, would he like it?
Hmm.
It's a kind of a conspiracy. Yes, this is conspiracy.
Yes.
Honestly, it is conspiracy. The person.
Mm.
It is conspiracy. Really, on my own, is separate. Only to
Yes.
collect something and be doing it is conspiracy. When it backfire, oh boy, the person cannot survive it.
That's true.
So that's true. Cannot survive it when it backfire. Because it is strictly written in the Bible. It's in the book of Luke chapter 6, verse 31.
Mm.
He said, do to others what you want others to do to you.
To you.
When you revert
Mm.
what others
Mm.
boss so CCTV from that issue, I want to have faith on this.
Yes. Pastor Father, we can't hear you clearly. Your network is breaking. Hello? Hmm. Okay, we lost the call. The network was not too clear at all, so we could hardly hear anything. But please do also call us back on 07000 But one thing I was saying before the call ended is that you should do unto others what you want them to do to you. If you want them to, whatever you want others to do to you, actually, basically just do it to them. And this is more like a conspiracy, and it would definitely backfire. And when it does, you might not be able to stay in that environment. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, Esther. You're welcome. Good evening.
How was your day?
My day was great. How was yours?
It was fine. What's the
You're
name?
welcome.
What's the name?
His name is Goke.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So why would the boss come and ask him to come and do the secret of? Are they even doing any secret in the office? Anyway,
Uh,
you should not even try. You should not collect the money. You should not try to expose you, whatever they are doing to betray you.
mm,
You should not try to, because what is backfire? That 200,000 will not save him. I
yes.
believe it. They will say, once they find out, he will be a useless person. Like, they will
Mm,
frustrate him. They will so frustrate him that he will not even get it. He should not even try it. He should
mm,
not, and no matter what they are doing, he should not try it to know.
yes.
200,000 is not, you cannot buy life. That's my advice for you. If you keep whatever they are doing, you keep into yourself. You should not reveal any secret to any to just because of
His
200
boss.
now. So what the cost? Yeah, I mean his boss. 200,000 will not
Yes.
save him. He will never. That's my thank
Hmm.
you.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you so much for calling. All right. So Esther says the 200,000 naira will not save you when the time arises, because if they all gang up against you in that office, you will be very, very frustrated. Thank you so much, Esther, for calling to share your advice this evening. Goke is a 40-year-old man. He's married with children. And in his workplace, his boss offered him 200,000 naira to tell him the secrets of his co-workers, of his colleagues. And Goke is saying, I need the money. 200,000 naira would do a lot for me in the season. I really, really need the money. But at the same time, I don't want to be the bad guy, telling the secrets of my co-workers. He doesn't know if he should tell his boss or just keep quiet about the whole thing. But he needs the money. His children's school fees is getting due and he has to pay and he doesn't know what to do. The number to call is 07000 917 917. Goki is asking, should I collect the money or should I not collect the money and keep quiet? 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay, I still cannot hear anything. Hello. Okay, I can't hear anything. If you can hear me, okay, we lost that call again. 07000 917 917. So let me know what you think. Okay, should do this evening. Okay, he's listening to the show right now, and you would like to know what your thoughts are concerning the situation. If you were in Goke's shoes and you really, really, really need the money, like you really, really need the money, what would you do? You can also call our toll-free line on 0800 1235 917. 0800 1235 917. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome. How are you today?
Hello, good evening. My name is John. I'm calling from Lagos.
John, you're welcome, John. How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're welcome.
I want to talk contribute to the topic on grant.
Okay.
To me, I should suggest that you should not collect the money. Because when the thing happens, that 200,000 naira cannot buy anything.
Yes.
You can't buy anything again.
Hmm.
So you should not collect the money. You just lock up and just tell his boss there's nothing up.
Yes.
There's nothing happening between them and the co-worker. So everything is cool and calm. So
Yeah.
that's all. That's all.
Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much for calling to share your advice this evening with Goki. He's listening, and I know that he has taken notes of what you just said. Thank you so much. All right. So John is saying, don't collect the money. Don't collect the money and don't say anything bad about your co-workers, because at the end of the day they would find out that you're the one that said the things that you said about them, and they would not take it lightly with you. So as much as you can, you don't need to say anything. Just don't collect the money. Keep it to yourself. Don't collect the money. Don't say anything. Just keep it to yourself, whatever it is that they do. Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. This is David from Rockstein. How are
Good
you?
evening. Good evening, David. I'm doing well. How are you? How was your day today?
Very fantastic. It's very, very
awesome.
nice. Weather is just
Awesome.
very cooperative here.
Well done.
Sometimes I begin to think that when these kinds of questions are asked, this question, in my objective thinking, is below a man of 40. A man of 40 should ask a related question. Goke should be mature to the point that this is not a question you should ask. This is about moral compass.
Yes.
You should not be asking questions about should you or not. I'm not going to give an answer because Goke knows what is the right.
What to do.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
It's not what you are paid for in that workplace. So I really wonder when people begin to contribute. There's nothing to contribute over this matter. People just look for somebody to support the evil they want. You know what is right. You take conscience at 40. How can you be asking this kind of question on radio? So if you ask me, when I joined the British Council and worked there was an incident and there was no work there. I was already self-employed. I was paying salary as early as 17. So, and that work took me all till I handed it over to somebody. But when I was told to pick up that job, I was telling them I didn't need salary because I just wanted to work. The British Council give me my life ticket. Are you getting? I worked there for 2 years, no salary, and I was never late and never absent. I work on Saturdays. The environmental sanitation Saturdays, the Saturday we close as early as around 3. Every other day we close 5. So you know that on environmental sanitation Saturdays, you don't go to work early. You go after the environmental. Every Saturday, there was full day work. Do you understand me? We're closing the British Council 11 Kingsley Road at that time. Now it's at Thompson Avenue, 20 Thompson Avenue. Now, in those days when I worked there, I walked in there to say I wanted to work there because the library, I was already a member of the library. She actually was a member of the library at the Nukun position that was at the Father branch, Magazine Road. I just wanted to work with the British Council because I'm British trained. I had gone to a nursery school where it was a British woman who trained me. So from exposure came, and I just wanted to work with them. From there, I crossed over to the school. But when I was giving the offer, this man broke. The man said, okay, the white man, the director said, all right, can you work with us? And he gave me the title CG. Later, it was when he was going and he outperformed all his predecessors because the predecessors come from the headquarters. Anytime they are changed, the people who work as directors come from the British Council headquarters. The headquarters are in London and Manchester. When he had done with his tenure, as he was done with his tenure, was to go, he brought me out at the Stanford party and said that did they know the meaning of the CGO, which was gossip officer. 5 days before he closed every day of work, I needed to go up there and brief him on all that transpired in the offices. He was there for that purpose. And that was because the job I was assigned to, no salary. I ran, did everything. You know, I later ended up working as commission officer. I talked to the senior officer for design blueprint and layout at UNESCO. From there, I got over to UNESCO. So superior came over, took me over to UNESCO. And so what I'm trying to say is that let's be objective. I feel that vocation should know the answer to it. It's not fair. The moral compass here does not stand. Why should you work for someone and you should be briefing them about the details of the privacy of people in the workplace? My work at that time was to report so that if there were obscene situations, somebody was doing something abnormal and all that. I did that job safely. There was no complaint. That was when he introduced them to the meaning of that CGO. Everybody now said, oh, no wonder it was always nice to us and all that. But I collected information from them and I gave them to outperform one of his predecessors as the director in all of his tenure. Since that time, I left British Council. Nobody perceived performance as a director. That was a positive thing. But this was going about proposing to people's privacy, not official duties. So I don't suggest that should any yes or no at all. He knows what to do.
What to do.
Rash, I just needed to be so because you see, we don't just want to come here to entertain ourselves. Let's educate ourselves and really do the right thing. So, okay, I want to say to you, you know what moral compass is about. You know what this is about. Don't monetize. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you so much for calling. Okay. Cookie is listening, and I know that he's taking notes of everything. Let's take one more call. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening. Okay, all right. We lost that call. The number is 07000 Hello, good evening. Hello? All right, we lost that call as well. So David says you should not you don't pay for things like this. You don't even it's not even an option. It's not something you need to ask for advice for. But I understand because you need the money. Hello?
Hello, Philip.
Welcome back, Pastor Father.
This on behalf of our listeners who are this monthly pressure, can push them to do what they're supposed to.
Exactly, yes.
They has been paying the children's school fee before now. If the boss did not bring this matter up, Goku will still pay the children's school fee.
That's true.
We must not allow the enemy to buy our places as it is happening in Africa today. This is how African continent has become because we have allowed money to buy our conscience.
True.
Any man, the money buy his conscience, he has no future. I'm a servant of God. I pity Africa as a continent. I stop here.
Yes. Hello? Hello? Pastor Father, I can no longer hear you, actually. Are you still there? Okay, we lost that call from Pastor Father again. I think the network over there is not so great. The number to call to give Goki your advice is 07000 Hello, good evening. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. You're welcome. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Well, Joko.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So good to have you here.
Yeah, my advice to him is he has to be a man then. The best thing is just to let his co-workers know that he has an offer on ground. So,
Okay.
because, yeah, so you need to help him out for the money instead.
Okay.
It's not easy. The way things are going now, it's not easy. So, if he doesn't want to be the bad guy, let him be the good guy. So they should actually appreciate him for that effort.
For telling them, yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for calling in to give your advice this evening. I can no longer hear you, actually. All right. Thank you so much for giving your advice this evening. It says, be a man. And if you cannot be the bad guy, you at least be the good guy. So it's either you tell your boss or you go ahead to tell your co-workers that, oh, this is what the boss says. I'm rejecting 200,000 naira because of you guys, and all of those things. And also, just like Pastor Father mentioned, if the offer of 200,000 naira never came up, you would still pay your children's school fees, okay? Yes or no? You would still pay your children's school fees. One way or the other, you would get the money. So don't use this as an opportunity to make money. Don't use this as an opportunity. Just do what is right. Do what you know you're supposed to do. We'll be right back very, very soon. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to the Dawn's Conversations.
WFM 91.7. ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi nǹkan láti dé o ó sì ń rọ òjò náírà. Better play better chance. ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lè wọlé fún ọ bí o bá lè gbìyànjú o.
Better play better chance.
ní ìgbà mẹ́ta lójoojúmọ́ àlá rẹ lè wá sí ìmúṣẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, pẹ̀lú 500 naira péré, o lè jẹ owó tó tó ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà igba náírà lójoojúmọ́. Darapọ̀ mọ́ Better Play kí o sì gbọ́ orúkọ rẹ ní orí rédíò ní aago 10 òwúrọ̀, aago 2 ọ̀sán àti aago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́.
Better Play,
má ṣe gbọ́ ara rẹ, ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ báyìí.
Ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì rẹ ní www.betterplay.ng tàbí kí o tẹ *347*154#. O ní àǹfààní láti ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì 20. Bí o bá ṣe ra tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì tó ni owó tí o jẹ yóò ṣe pọ̀ tó.
Bí o bá fẹ́ mọ bí ó ṣe ń lọ, tẹ̀lé wa lórí Facebook @BetterPlay àti Instagram @BetterPlayNG. Àkókò ti tó fún ọ láti jẹ owó yìí.
Better Play better chance. O lè jẹ́ olówó tuntun lónìí. Ìyíkòtò yìí wà fún àwọn tí ọjọ́ orí wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọdún 18 lọ sókè kí o sì fi èrò sí.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Whoa. Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime care. Talk master. I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talkmaster. And enjoy a one-time 2,000 Naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 gigabyte worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial *606# to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
No. Unlimited.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
You define correct home products wey strong, get guarantee, fine and no to cost. Na Eleganza Industrial City Limited they put you first. We get plastic chair for adult and pikin, party table and school table, disposable plates and cup plus reusable plastics. We get food warmer, cooler box, dustbin for different size, baby pamper, sanitary pad for ladies, travel bag for all size, hair thread and plenty more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited don't package you well with products wey fine, unique and different shape and size. Abeg waka come our place for kilometer 68 Lekki Epe Expressway after Eleko Junction, Ibeju Lekki, Lagos. You fit call us for 0818 019 9999 or 0909 147 3665 or send us email for eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com, info@eleganzaindustrialgroups.com or sales@eleganzagroups.com. Check our website for www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City, the name na our guarantee. The Women Radio membership, they connect you with other market women, the ones who get their own business. Students, so women where they stay house, even farmers and pensioners for the 36 states of Nigeria. As a Women Radio member, we go to promote your business for radio. You fit win better prizes and you fit even come our event. Just go download the Women Radio app today. Make you hear yourself for radio. You fit go register free on top wfm917.com and make sure say you join the Facebook Women Radio membership group. The Women Radio membership gets support from MacArthur Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program, NAMI.
Jama'a, wani abu babba ya sauka kuma ana zubar da kuɗi kamar ruwa.
Hakika, da naira 500 kawai zaka iya cin nasaran har naira 200,000 a rana. Shiga Better Play yanzu kuma saurari sunanka kai tsaye a rediyo da karfe 10 na safe, karfe 2 na rana da karfe 6 na yamma.
Sai tikitinka a www.betterplay.ng ko danna *347*154#. Kana son karin dama? Za ka iya sayan tikiti har 20.
Ka biyo mu a Facebook @BetterPlay da Instagram @betterplay.ng don sabbin bayani. Lokacinka ne ka ci wannan kuɗin. Betterplay na buɗe ne kawai ga masu shekaru 18 da sama. Yi wasa cikin hankali.
Do you want to know what is trending on social media? Learn good lifestyle and fashion sense, amazing food recipes, do it yourselves, and get to learn more about holiday destinations. Then join us every Thursday on Sisters Lounge at 5 p.m. to relax and have a good time with us. Sisters Lounge on Women Radio 91.7 every Thursday at 5 p.m. Your best bet for a good time on radio.
Political arena.
It's time for us to know those who have put Nigeria in this position.
To a large extent, religious institutions in Nigeria have failed in enforcing the law, in ensuring that members are safe.
Over 180 million people, one country, one capital, 26 states, 469 national assembly seats, 774 local government areas. This is Nigeria.
Again, it's not really fighting corruption, it's fighting opponents, it's fighting those who want them in the past.
How well do you know the political terrain of Nigeria? Today, there is no such thing as keeping out of politics. All issues are political games, and we are the players. Political arena.
Wednesdays, 11:30 a.m.
On Women Radio.
On WFM 91.7.
Political arena. Politicking at all levels.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
I've been caught in a lie once before. I said I wouldn't cry if you closed the door. But the tears, they come and they're fast as hell. See, you broke my heart, but I wish you well. And the day will come when we meet again. And with open arms, you'll invite me. I remember all the night when you said goodbye. But I love you still, and I don't know why. And I'll call you faithful now. And I'll forget that all done. And until the day I want to hold strong. If I'm all. Oh, I never thought we'd be here again. With your hands in mine, I found peace within. There were nights when I thought the darkness would win. But you've come my way, and I hope you stay. Ask me anything, I will give to you. I'll do everything that you ask me to. You say people will go, please don't mind them tears. 'Cause I've got your back, so have no fear. 'Cause I'll call you before and I'll forget that you're done. But until the day I want to always call. Even I am old.
Put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off.
What is it you're trying to say?
It's time to buckle up because we're in the driver's seat.
Women Radio 91.7.
This is our Joe Circle, brought to you by Bella Niger's Stop HPV for Her campaign, written by Temilola Balogo, starring Kid Baby, Lolo One, and Makida Moga.
Previously on Ajo Circle.
Water! Somebody bring water. Everyone pour me water.
The HPV vaccine is safe, effective, and free for young girls aged 9 to 14 in all primary healthcare centers across Nigeria. Ask your health worker today.
Now, I'm missing am. If you ask me, hey, now who I go ask? No man, I'm not supposed to ask for everything where they go on for this market. So, instead of no. But one thing is certain, my people. Go no. Oh yeah, maybe they go.
Whatever, pour me water.
Hey, Panam, lose her clothes. You know what? Make I go bring Paraga. Pour him for him mouth. He go wake one lie. She told Mama Tinu before she fall. She thought say she could deal with her. Una no say she dey do the people.
She won't lead you people. Everybody keep quiet. Move back. I beg you. She needs
MC. She no go wake as I dey see am so. Now Mama Tinu know the juju way she use for him. Make she come wake him. Make una hold her.
not to do the press. Which time I do juju for her? Let me not fight with the fight.
Oh yeah, release her. Now you tired down. Tule. Now you know they okay. Why are you so wicked? Felicia, why are you wicked? Mama Tinu, I beg now. Release her. I beg we dey beg you.
Keep quiet and move back. Una too near them. You know you waiting let me talk. Even of una crowd that she not go away. Where the water? Omida.
Waiting me that paper where they come out for the parapa.
What is this? Result: squamous cell carcinoma. Interpretation: malignant cells consistent with invasive cervical cancer. Recommendation: urgent referral to gynecologic oncology.
Say the paper.
No be your business. Please call 112 or any local ambulance, I beg. Please call for help as well, please.
Get your HPV vaccine available at every primary healthcare center. The earlier you do, the better for you. Speak to your doctor and get the vaccine. Get tested too. Prevention is better than cure. The earlier, the better. Make you get your HPV vaccine. It is available for every primary healthcare center. The earlier you do, the better for you. Make you speak to your doctor and get the vaccine. Make you do tests too. Prevention and abas cure. The earlier, the better.
HPV again? Now wow.
Where did you come from?
I heard the HPV announcements from inside. Yes, it's very important. Chioma, when last did you get tested for HPV?
The Lord is my strength.
Me too. But the Lord also wants us to take good care of our health. It's good to do checkup.
Okay.
No one is speaking. Just go back.
The HPV vaccine is safe, effective, and free for young girls aged 9 to 14 in all primary healthcare centers across Nigeria. Ask your health worker today. Cervical cancer doesn't start suddenly. Regular screening helps find changes early before it turns serious.
Hey, I know they send me with less sleeping dog like. Oh, I just want not be sleeping for too long. See, I don't know about you, but as it is like this, after this whole thing, me I don't go come market again, no.
Mommy, I'm so scared.
Don't be scared, Danny. Oh yeah, take my phone. Sit down there. Go and sit down there. And text your daddy. He's coming to pick us. Dupe, can you hear me?
If she no wake, na police case straight. Na this Felicia. Abi mama Tinu as una dey call am, dem go first knack for prison. Iyaremi, they fit add you to put, depend on how God help you reach.
Will you shut up your fucking mouth?
I just dey say my mind, oh, no harm, no surrender. Koyenyi, you no understand.
She's breathing.
Oh,
you can't do me nothing. You can't do me nada.
Dupe, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Oh, well, if we had to go to the police station today, if no funny, price no dey prison now. I can't suffer for this to her beg. But you know we have to find out why Auntie Dupe fainted. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan for this Ajoseku?
You've been listening to Ajoseko, a Box TV production for Bella Niger's Stop HPV for Her campaign, created and written by Timilola Balogo, edited by Dio 12.
WFM 91.7.
You're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're still listening to Adult Conversations. You just heard the audio drama by Bella Naja for human papillomavirus, something every single person should take note of. Now, for the sake of those who are just joining us, I'm going to read Goke's story one more time. Goke is a 40-year-old man and he's married. He's a driver in the company where he works. And recently his boss offered him 200,000 naira to secretly report some of his colleagues' activities. Now, Goke is saying school fees is very expensive right now. And I need money to pay my children's school fees and all of those things. But he's saying, I don't want to betray my team members. At the same time, I need this money. So he's asking, what should I do? Should I take the deal or keep my integrity, even if it means struggling? Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Anayo. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you too?
I'm doing well, thank God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm listening to the argument about Goku. I'm having difficulty to understand what the secret is talking about. But that is by the way. My advice for Goku is he should go back to his letter of appointment. If it says that he was hired as the emissary of the company, oh sure, he should go ahead and collect the money and do the job he was hired to do. But if it's otherwise,
yes,
brother, all that glitters are not good at all. This kind of thing is what one of my friends will say, Kevin, This na Satan moi, and he can choke somebody until you
In the neck, yes.
So every company has a way they appraise their workers. So why should somebody risk your life because of 200,000? So, but anyway, about answer for my
Benny.
so if you are employed as their ministry, fine, go ahead and do the job you are employed to do. But if restriction does not say that, so why should you? So that is all I have for you, Goke. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you, Anayo.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Anaya, for calling this evening to give your advice to Goki. So Anaya says, just like David also mentioned, go and check your appointment letter with the company. Was it written there that you're going to be a spy? Or are going to be, telling the secrets of your co-workers? Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. When everybody eventually finds out that you're the one that, because some people might lose their job in the process, some people might get whatever, depending on the magnitude of the offenses or whatever it is they're doing. So you don't want to be in that position where you're the bad guy. And you cannot say they would not know that you're the one that said it. Things like this fly out really quickly, and they would definitely know it was you. And just like Anayo said, it's not worth risking your life for. 200,000 is not worth risking your life for. So please, as much as you can, ensure that you keep it to yourself. You don't need to take the money. Hello, good evening. Hello? Okay, we lost that call. Okay, he's a 40-year-old man who is married and he has children. And he says that in his company where he works as a driver, he has been offered 200,000 naira to tell the boss the secrets of his co-workers. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right, we lost that call. So, to share the secrets of his co-workers for 200,000 naira, or to keep quiet and not say anything. But Goki needs that money. He really, really needs that money. So if he takes the money, that means he's going to expose his co-workers. And if it doesn't, it means he's going to remain broke. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right. The number is 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. Our toll free line is 0800 1235 917. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right. 07000 917 917. One of the advice that we've gotten for Goki so far from Pastor Ifada, from Esther, from David, is that it would backfire. You might think that if you take the money, nobody's going to know that you said anything. But things like this would always backfire and you would not like the result at the end of the day. Hello, good evening.
No, this is calling back.
You're welcome back, Esther.
Hello. Yeah. You see, my advice wants to go to Goke. If you see, you not try and compromise, you not collect that money. Because not everybody we are giving advice. It's what is in his mind that is what he's going to do. But if you just remove his mind from that money. Because even if you don't collect that money, you are paying the school fees of his children, right?
Yes.
He said because of school fees. If something, God forbid, something happen to him, those children will live. He will never to sit again. If you don't collect that money, because people, by the time they find out, my dear, they will frustrate him. They will frustrate him. It will not be himself again. Children will not even remember whether I have or not.
Or not.
Because they not collect the money at all. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you for calling back. So Esther is saying do not collect the money for any reason at all. Don't collect that money. We understand that things are hard and you really, really need to pay your children's school fees. But we want you to see it this way. If you were never offered 200,000, you would still find a way to pay your children's school fees. Just focus on other things that you would do. Please and please do not take the money. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Yes, this is Banks from Agric.
You're welcome, Banks. How are you today?
Yeah. We thank God. How is you too? How is work?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
It's work, man.
Fine, thank God.
Well, what I see there is a trap.
Mm.
I advise him that he shouldn't collect that money. Because one, good name is better than riches.
Yes.
He shouldn't sell his dignity because of money. Sell respect because of money. Understand? And
yes.
that boss, what he did, what he's trying to do now, if he succeeds in collecting that money, he will then send those colleagues, one of them, to go back and do the same thing to that
To
guy.
him.
To him. Yes. So he shouldn't do it. He should believe that God is able to provide money to cater for his needs.
Yes.
Have faith and pray. Believe. Let us assume that he did the work. And in return, and those of his colleagues found out that he was behind everything. Do you think he will suffer? They will deal with him. If possible, they will even put him to death. He will lead to death or to poison him. So it is better that he shouldn't do it. So let him rethink. If he don't sell his dignity because of 200,000,
yes,
and in return, again, the boss too will even just assume that he did the work, and the work is not forthcoming. That boss putting set a trap on him again. So let him just say no. And if the boss said, because you didn't do this, you are fired, you shouldn't be afraid. You understand?
Yes.
If the boss said you are fired because you didn't do this, let me have faith that the better one will come, that will be better than that one. Everything is based on life, just trust that God is able to provide for his needs. That's my advice for him.
Thank you so much, Banks. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. Now, Goke, you've listened. You've heard what Banks just said as well. God is able to provide for you. Whether the 200,000 naira is available or not, you will still get the money that you need for your children's school fees. So please, don't fall into this trap by taking the money. We'll be right back very, very soon. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Let the things say I gentle for face, but I know God. Nothing you do go touch on me. You're messing with the wrong person. What do they say about me? Too much gossiping, I just say nothing. Why? I don't think it like me. I just keep the focus on the matter I feel. Why? I like Pakuroki, God. Me, I know I fight, but don't cross my line. Anything you see, don't be surprised. Me, I be animal, I don't want to bite. And the things say I gentle for things, but I know that. Nothing you do go touch on me. I'm messing with the wrong person. And the things say I gentle for things, but I know that. Nothing you do go touch on me. I'm messing with the wrong person. Why should I talk? Why should I talk? My money, mama, run the full stop. They taking shot, they taking shot. I take one shot, but don't go yaro. You know, consign me, somebody talk. No time for that. You know, consign me, somebody talk. No time for that. And the things say I can do for face, but I know that nothing you do go touch me. I'm messing with the wrong person. And the things say I can do for face, but I know that nothing you do go touch me. I'm messing with the wrong person.
I know they look into face and I spray and not. If you baby passing the weapon, don't be catapult. Like a last would remove my finger to the big thing of them now. Black out, no, the chickens of the boat that you will cross. Put them in the body bag of Asha stuff. Hence, I will be why I fought with everything I got. Obalola, I'm the ruler of the Zanga. Make I booga show my color.
Things say I can do for face, but I know that nothing you do go touch me. I'm messing with the wrong person. The things say I can do for face, but I know that nothing you go touch me. I'm messing with the wrong person. Looking brand new, I'm trying to no put your hand on my back. I am the good bench, I'm just going to brand new, I'm trying to no put your hand on my back. I am the good bench.
WFM. Hey, nothing transpires to breach the culture of silence. It's 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7, the voice of women, voice of women. Voice of Women, 91.7 WFM 91.7.
It's 9 o'clock, and here is the news at 9 on Women Radio 91.7. The Minister for Women Affairs, Ajia Imam Suleiman Ibrahim, has reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to advancing women's economic empowerment, declaring that the success of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's $1 trillion economy vision depends on the participation of Nigerian women. The Toluwalade of Owu Akiale, Ogun State, Oba Oluseyi Adediran, has warned that no parent will be permitted to keep their children out of school, reaffirming its commitment to ensuring that every child in the Akiale community has access to quality education during the flag-off of an education support initiative on Monday, where pupils received free exercise books, school uniforms, and writing materials. Oba Adediran described education as the foundation for a brighter future. In Ekiti State High Court, Ado Ekiti Division has sentenced 3 persons to death by hanging for armed robbery. The convicts, Shedrack Akwas, Lucky Akwas, and Adeduni Precious, were tried and sentenced for robbing an 87-year-old woman of 186,000 and a wristwatch. They were arraigned and tried on a 2-count charge bordering on conspiracy and armed robbery. Today, Nigeria's naira exchanges at 1,456 naira to a dollar, 1,690 naira to a euro, and 1,945 naira to a pound. A 69-year-old man has been jailed for 5 years after admitting to process and sharing child abuse images involving children as young as 9 and younger. The court heard that he had stored and continued to circulate images showing serious sexual abuse, violence, and acts disturbed by the magistrate as veiled and disputed. In sports, Nigeria's Flamingos will face Italy in the knockout phase of the 2025 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup at Rabat in Morocco. Today, Tuesday, 28 October 2025. Women Radio 91.7 urged the public and stakeholders to support the passage of the Special Seats Bill, calling on collective action to ensure increased women representation in the National Assembly and State Houses of Assembly. Today marks 11 years and 191 days since our Chibok girls were captured, and 7 years and 245 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu, the Dapchi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safe release of all our girls still in captivity. Women Radio 91.7 demands justice from the government for victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact a sexual assault referral center near you. My name is Finfolua Akiremi. Good evening. Thanks for listening.
For women and families. WFM 91.7.
The river still overflows. You know how swim it out for the cat, baby. You mean everything to me. When the fire of love overburns, you know I'll burst your fire for you. You mean everything to me. Know that I want you, I can't know, I love you, I'll never leave you alone. I'll never leave you alone. Oh, you are legit, I'm me, when I need you the most. Oh, no, be inside of me, my soul. You are legit, I'm me, I can't show. You've always been there, and I need you the most. Let me, oh, do I feel inside of me, my soul. When I go on a journey of love, tell me, baby, would you stay or would you run away? When the gets when the love gets going, tell me, baby, would you go or would you stay with me? You're my everything, you are all I need. Baby, you're so I was that nobody put us under, baby, all above. I would do anything for you. 'Cause I want to share my life with you, share my kids with you. You are legit, can't be touched, the passion. You've always been there when I need you. Oh, see inside me, my soul. Always been there when I need you. I see inside me, my love. Passion, never leave. You are six times, baby.
City's mother, last December, you won't come closer. Say what is the matter? Say now soldier, say go fire. If I don't give a number, you want to be my lover. Say your father, I repeat on your father. Oh, say me Tiwala. I don't tire. Oh, tonight, papa, she said, say me Tiwala. So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me. So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me.
We are stand at attention. I'm talking to you, you are respond. Give me your message. How can you be asking me question? You know they look face so. It's like you don't know my name, no? Mo fẹ́ ká máa take to èyí tó pé ní boyfriend ò lè tó. Now me say so, see I stand a balance. Because I'm a chief lieutenant. You know see my car, Jama. You know see the swag, galant. See many they claim my madam, but I don't know these babes from madam. They just want to follow the ladder. They know that nobody's better. They want it flex like happy dream. Make it a hope they dare they dream. You see, by first to be with him. Is this a military regime? I be such a man. I say stand at peace. $30, my feet by it. It's only me, there's no confetti. How we make it rain like it's confetti. Show my body, show to love, berry. I will take you and your happy. No mess up. Now I I'm a Hitler, I'm a Basha, we better respect. I they run the town, even that go, no fit turn me down, see weapon, where you carry from a big general in my hammy.
So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me. So do what you want, but don't you fall in love with me. Mr. Soldier, me I the one guy, is it by force? You the bomb superpower.
Yeah, I'm super, I get power, what got paper, one fish shower, I get babes, the age of your mama. So just stop, this your drama.
See it, mama, say your father.
We are repeat now.
Your father, oh, see me, see wahala. Don't tire,
Oh, yes, me, I want where you enter. It's a one chance. I tell you, no man over trauma from this romance. Only could attack.
So do what you want, but don't fall in love with me. So you know they do. So don't fall in love with me. So you know they do. So you know they do. So don't you fall in love. Money don't you fall with me. Don't you fall in love. Don't you fall in love. Yeah.
You're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, and now you're still listening to Adult Conversations. Today, we're giving advice to a young man called Goki. And for the sake of those who are just joining us, I'll go over the story one more time. The story says, my name is Goki. I'm 40 years old and I'm married, and I work as a driver in a company. Recently, my boss offered me 200,000 naira to secretly report some of my colleagues' activities to him. School fees is due, but I don't feel right about betraying my team members. Please, what should I do? Should I take the deal or keep my integrity even when it means struggling? That's what Goke is asking us this evening on Adult Conversation. That's his story. And he wants to know, do you think it is right for him to take the money and expose his co-workers, or keep his integrity, even if it means that it would not get its 100,000 naira, or he doesn't even know how to pay student school fees at the moment. And that's what Goke is asking us this evening. The number to call is 07000 917 917. You can also call our toll free line 0800 1235 917. Let me know what your thoughts are for Goke this evening. Goke is listening to the show right now, and you'd like to know what your thoughts are. You'd like to know what advice you would like to get to him on Adult Conversation. The number is 07000 917 917. He's 40 years old. He's married. He has 2 children to send to school and the school fees is not ready at the moment. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Your time. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm Samuel from Ichoko. I called you that time.
You're welcome back.
So you explained something now. You said he's a driver, right?
Yes, the driver.
Mm, actually, we don't know what his boss actually happening. So the best he should not compromise.
Okay.
Maybe he's doing something bad, so the boss is trying to get to know. So I advise for him, he should not compromise. That's it.
Should not compromise. All right. Thank you so much for calling back. Okay. So Samuel says, don't compromise. You might not know what they are trying to do with you at the moment. It might just be offering you that money. You never can tell what he's planning for you. You don't know what he's trying to do with you. So it's better you don't compromise and keep your mouth closed about this situation. There are lots of people in the company that you can ask, why is it choosing to ask you? And just like David and Anael said, it's not in your job description to tell the secrets of your co-workers to your boss. If you want to do that, you can employ someone else to do that, not you. So that this doesn't destroy the bond and the union, the joy and everything that you guys have built together over the years. Goke is a 40-year-old man who is in desperate need of money, and now he has an opportunity to make that money. He has an opportunity to make 200,000, but for him to get that money, it would have to tell his boss some of the things that his co-workers are doing that the boss is not aware of, and he doesn't want to do that. So he's asking, should I just keep quiet about it or take the money and pay my children's school fees? I don't want to lose my integrity because of this issue. I don't want to be the black sheep, in the company. I don't want to break the trust that has been built in the company over the years, all for 200,000. But at the same time, I really, really need this money and I don't know what to do. Goke is listening to the show right now and he would like to know what your thoughts are for him on the issue. Do you think he should take the money and pay student school fees, or he should just, he should not take the money and save his integrity? Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening. Okay, we lost our call. The number is 07000 Now, some of the advice that we've gotten for him so far for Goke is that you know the right thing to do, Goke. Somewhere in your subconscious, you know what is right and what is not. So please follow your heart. You know what to do right now. So please follow your heart. And that was not what you were paid to do. That was not what you were paid to do. You were paid to be a driver in that company, and that is what you should be. We understand that you need the money. Hello, good evening.
Yes, we follow his Pastor Father.
You're welcome back, Pastor Father.
Yeah, I want to actually add something.
Okay.
What would that be subject matter of discussion today? Is how is he going to handle it before his boss?
That's true. That's true.
That would be the major ball of contention. That's why I want to drop it. How he's going to handle that
with his boss.
Now, the people that have called soon, they are saying don't. Now, the money is with the boss. Boss is expecting to hear the money. The boss is expecting to hear from Goke, right?
Yes.
Now, the ball of contention is how would I handle this with my boss? If I refuse, what will be my excuse?
I mean, that's true, because if he tells his boss is not.
The excuse is this.
Okay.
My boss, as you are seeing me so, I am only concerned with my duty in this office. Whatever other people do, I don't know. Because their salary is not my salary, and my salary is not their salary.
Of course.
Simple as ABC. That is how going to handle it. That is it.
Wow, that's a different perspective. I didn't see it like that. Hello? All right. Thank you so much for calling, Pastor Ifada, to give this very important advice, because that's very true. it's good that it would not take the money, but how will he handle his boss? Because when you know, he can't just tell his boss, I'm not interested, don't bribe me. He has to be wise about it as well, so he doesn't lose his job or sound like he is also with the other people, no matter what it is that you're doing. So just like Pastor Fada has said, let him know that you're more concerned about your job there. You don't know anything going on. You're just focusing on the job that you're there to do. You're not earning like the other people. So you're just focusing on your job as a driver, and you have nothing to say about whatever anybody is doing. Thank you so much, Pastor Vada, for sharing that perspective this evening. Goke is a 40-year-old man, and he needs money. He actually does need money to send his children to school. Now his boss is offering him 200,000 naira to tell him the secrets of his co-workers. And Goki doesn't want to do that. But at the same time, he needs this money. And he's asking for advice. Should I take the money or should I not take the money and expose the secrets of my co-workers? And if you think Goki should not take this money, how do you think he can confront his boss? Or, just tell his boss about it, because his boss might not take it lightly with Goke. So what do you think he can tell to his boss that would make his boss maybe not too upset or too angry that Goke is not telling him what he wants to hear? The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. 07000 917 917. Our toll free number is 0800 1235 917. What advice would you give to Goke? Or let's just say if you were in Goke's shoes, if you were given 200,000 naira now to tell the secrets of your co-workers, would you take the money, or would you say no to the money, knowing fully well that you really need it? Goke is listening to the show right now, and you'd like to know what your thoughts are concerning the story. The number is 07000 917 917. What's your thoughts for Goke this evening? So one of the advice from Esther is that 200,000 naira will not save you when issues arise. When problems come, 200,000 naira will not save you. The issue that is going to arise will be more than 200,000. You will not even be able to survive in that space for a month. And the 200,000 naira will be gone by then. Hello, good evening. Hello? I cannot hear. I think the network is breaking. Hello? All right. Please do also call us back on 07000. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. You're welcome. How are you today?
Well, this is Oluwaroti from my Italy today.
Oluwaroti, you're welcome. How was your day?
Yes. Fine, and you too?
My day was great. Thank you for asking.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you, Oluwaroti.
Yes, okay, thank you. If I could hear your story very well, relating to you understand? He was trying to tell him that he should expose his other colleagues in order to have money. And because Goke is doing things because he needed money. The only thing I'm saying is that if Goke has been a person that has been people they normally call Omoga in the place of work, that normally expose the secret of others, it's easy for him to expose such secrets. But if Goke is not a man like that, you understand? It's not easy for him. How is it so? It's that he needed not to do that because that was not the purpose of him being at that place of work. But
in the first place,
he needs money for his kids or children. He needed to keep his integrity, and that has put him there. You understand? And he has been earning money. God is able to find a way for him. But if
definitely
the person that uses God's favor and every other thing, it's easy for him to tell the Oga. And because he has been doing it, I will not advise him, but I will advise it as a man, because he has been doing it, that he will do it. because he needed money and he has been compromising. But this has not been a person. He did not want to do something. Because why are you exposing others? His mission of being in that place of work is not to spoil others. It's for him to
It's
work.
not.
That's my own advice for Goke.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Luaranti. We really appreciate your call this evening and your contribution for Goke. And just like she has said, if you're somebody who usually compromised before now, then maybe you can go ahead. But, from your story, I can tell that you're not that kind of person. So please, as much as you can, don't start now. Don't take the money for anything. And God will always find a way for you. I understand that you really, really need this money and you want to take care of your children's school fees. But you will get the money. God will provide at the end of the day. Your boss might want to maybe threaten you and say certain things to you because you're not willing to help. But don't let that bother you as well. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Good evening. Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you so much. Can't listen from Oluwaranti. I know that a lot of family already give you advice. Is it Goke, right?
Yes, Goke.
Goke, you put me very well. You said that you're a driver, and then when you wanted to join the organization, they hire you for the driver office, not a spy, not security, not all this. It's what you are doing inside the organization, not to concern yourself about anybody. You have to be very, very careful. But Nigerians, you have to be very, very careful. I can't lie with you. Don't say because of the money, you said that you join your organization. When you join the organization, because you join the organization, they are paying you salary the first day you are joining there. Using all you are collecting to spend it anyhow, you can collect loans. Because we are saying that when you are in an organization, they are paying you salary. Join loan. You will be using all your money to be hit. When you need something, you can collect loan from the office. They will give you loan, and you will pay it. Maybe I don't know the way you are paying your loan. That's all the things that you can use to pay your school fees. Don't play with your children's life, your family life. It's very, very risky. Let me tell you something. No matter anything you are doing, that thing will backfire on you. No matter anything you are doing inside the organization, people will still go back there and do the investigation. And that thing will backfire you. You remember when I did Abuja, that's what I'm telling you. When I'm working, I'm not a spy, I'm not a this thing, but they're doing something that is done in the organization, but I'm correcting them. When I'm working there, you have to be giving another. But there's one art. I'm praying, see the way God saved me. When they did all the investigation, I didn't know anything. But when they plan all the issues because they know the organization, when they are doing something in that organization, today, I wanted to leave. I reach out when they say that my service. When they come to my still working, because they sack one of them, they said that because they are saying that I should do this thing. And when I didn't know. But when I reach out, I talk to my God on I'm a Muslim. I carry my ID, I talk to God one-on-one. God, Allah, Almighty Allah, all the people behind my success in this organization, they will start them back to them. You have to them let all the people I'm telling you about, they don't die today, and they sack all of them, they send some of them to the prison. That's it. To know that anything you are doing in this country is true. I'm not coming to the organization to come and spoil anybody, to come and do me. But normally in organization, we have some people to call them baby management. That's like the way Oluwaranti said it. We call it, thank God, David have already called it, call them baby management. What is going on around the day. That's why you see when you're in organization, don't behave anyhow. You see some people that will be close to you, let us do this thing, let us do this thing, Kabayin and show this thing, because them baby management. But then they are reporting when things happen, they know how to manage them. That's what I'm telling you with a lot of experience. That's it. That's why when you're in an organization, you only have to do your work good. Once you don't do anything, I don't know. But when things happen, I'm telling you this. When we happen, we will do the investigation. That's why I'm doing my this thing I see people in my life. Because most of the work we are doing, they will use a lot of things to be testing you. And you have to be very, very careful.
Careful, yeah.
No work in time. I can't lie with you, no work at all. I will resume my leave back on this thing. I'll come and see where people are saying, no work at all. People are managing themselves. Not bashing over anybody. Anybody that is doing organization pay you very well. You believe that to go and corrupt, to go and take money, to go and rob bank, Almighty God will support them one by one. I'm not supporting bank company. Let your God do it to your side. I can support them one by one. And all the things you are doing, by the time you do all these things, you will see step to packages. And people will do it. And when you look at that one, what if you are doing one that you will carry the cross? I will be happy. If they wanted to kill, let them kill. Then you in your family, they will deal with them. That's what is happening in Nigeria today. Normally, that's what is happening in Nigeria today now. When you see all the president government, that's what they are doing. Using them. If you stop doing all this, and you see they are calling, sorry for mentioning, she will learn, that's what they are doing. But you can be fair. That's why you treated the way they are doing them. Me too, being in organization, the thing that let me bargaining with my organ, let me do amebo. Concentrate, tell your wife, go and collect loans and they pay me small. Anytime of that, I don't see anything. If I see them, I will let you know. Just keep on putting your organ. Let your organ call them one by one. Your home that going to work and then that's all. And then you have to be very, very careful. And if you see another job, you better be looking for another job. Because the reason is that thing is very, very risky. That their money, if you don't give your organization, have it in mind, they can set you up to that kind of organization.
Yes, that's true.
You need to be very, very clear with that. What may good for you is a bad organ. I'm not sorry to say it. Look at what that has something about that. Just stop. They do it. Thank you so much.
Amen. Thank you, Sunday. Thank you, Tunde. Thank you so much for calling to share your advice this evening with Koki. Tunde says something very, very important, and that's that do not ever implicate other people for your benefit. You can say, oh, I'm going to collect 100,000 naira, I'm going to enjoy the money, but what about the other people that you've implicated? And what goes around, what comes around goes around, at the end of the day. So you cannot make other people cry just for your own happiness. It doesn't work like that. Thank you so much, Sunday, and to every single person who was called in this evening to give their advice to Goke. I'll be right back very, very soon. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
WFM 91.7.
Something big has landed and it's raining naira. Better play, better chance. 200K is yours if only you try your luck. Better play, better chance. 3 times daily, your dreams can come true.
Oh yes, with just 500 naira, you could win up to 200,000 naira every single day. Join the Better Play Lottery and listen for your name live on radio at 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Better play. Don't miss out. Go get your ticket right now. Buy your tickets at www.betterplay.ng or dial *347*154# for better chances. Buy up to 20 tickets.
Follow at Better Play on Facebook and at Better Play NG on Instagram for updates. It's your turn to win this money.
Better play, better chance. You can be the next millionaire.
Better Play is open to players 18 years and above. Play responsibly.
They say woman, the backbone of every home. But who they protect her backbone? Time don't reach to stop HPV for her. Join the women for a Joe Circle. The radio drama, we get plenty wahala. Plus a funny way, but it go touch your heart. As them show say, health, now true wealth, and sisterhood fit save life. Make you no miss out this week. Powered by Bella Niger and the Stop HPV for Her campaign. Protect your pikin, protect your sister. Stop HPV for her.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
Otu ụmụ nwaanyị Igbo mgbasa ozi Women Radio Membership n'olu bekee na-ejikọ gị na ụmụ nwaanyị azụmahịa ndị ọzọ, ndị ọchụnta ego, ụmụ akwụkwọ, ndị nlekwa ezinụlọ, ndị ọrụ ugbo na ndị ezumike nka dị na steeti 36 nke Naịjirịa. Dịka onye otu ụmụ nwaanyị Igwe mgbasa ozi, azụmahịa gị bụ nke a ga-akwalitere gị n'efu n'igwe mgbasa ozi ụmụ nwaanyị. Ị ga-enwetakwazi ihe nrite ihe ọma ndị dị ịtụnanya dị iche iche, ma nwetakwazi ohere ịnọ ma sonyere ihe omume anyị gasị. Tinye Women Radio app n'ekwentị gị taa. Iwe nụrụ olu gị n'igwe mgbasa ozi, debanye aha n'efu na wfm917.com ma gbaa mbọ hụ na ị na-esonyere otu chịkọtara ụmụ nwaanyị igwe mgbasa ozi. Kọwara nzikọrịta ozi Facebook, ọ bụ otu ma Alpha Foundation and Nigeria Media Innovation Program NAMIP na-ahịta ha na-akwado otu abụ Women Radio Membership.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137, or 0816 060 5673, or email us at sales@wfm917.
My people, something big don't land, and a money rain dey fall. Better play, better chance. 200K fit enter your hand if you try your luck. Oh, better play, better chance.
Now 3 times every day, them they call winners for radio. Yes, now with just 500 naira, you fit win up to 200,000 naira every single day. Just join the Better Play lottery now and listen for your name for radio. 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m.
Better play, not dull yourself. Go get your ticket sharp, sharp. Buy them for www.betterplay.ng or just dial *347*154#. You want boost your chance? Buy reach 20 tickets if you want win.
Follow us for Facebook at Better Play and Instagram at Better Play NG to get correct updates. Now your turn to chop this money, oh.
Better play, better chance. You fit be the next lucky banger. Only people when don't reach 18 years fit play. Play responsibly.
So I know it's better on
The families of Elder Moses O. Omole and Chief J.G. Omikunle announced the passing of our beloved mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, Deaconess Mrs. Felicia Aduni Omole Ni Omikunle. She lived a life well spent and rested in the Lord on the 28th of August 2025 at the age of 80. Wake-up is on the 30th of October 2025. Funeral mass is on the 31st of October 2025 at her residence in Ilesha, Osun State. Deaconess Mrs. Felicia Aduniomole Niomikunle is survived by children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Announcement by Ayodele Omole for the family.
Think you know current affairs? Are you a guru in mathematics? Can you name other countries in the world? Is your pronunciation or spelling top notch? Radio School on Women Radio WFM 91.7 is the program that takes you on a learning ride into the world of English, mathematics, art, and much more. Radio School.
Thursdays, 3:05 p.m.
The big question.
Corruption is, in fact, is increasing more. We never had a snake and whether python and swallow a monkey.
Why?
Everything has increased.
Conversational, controversial, and borderline disruptive. The big question.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12:05 p.m. only on Women Radio.
Women Radio 91.7, the Ogbonge radio station for women and their families.
Slowly I did dog. Money on my mind. Yeah, what you yarning about me in particular? Come out here on you don't chasing my dream because I know I'm chasing for me. La la la, the mango malo, rock out like you want to let you come alone. Find anybody the money I want. They get what to people they love. Want to get a shot, tell it to love. Since love, no one to get another one. I go take and do it till I love. Waiting, you love. Be waiting, I love. Waiting, I love. Go, be on. Mr. Money Changer. Oh, that's one of the best guys. Mr. Money Changer.
Just carry on to be no time. Bad boy thing, me I dey fine. And at the same time, me I dey black. I should almost stand out. Calm down, you stay fine. Like fine wine, no big like. Sick about it, extraordinary things. Show me love, I go show you more. You are love. Ògo ṣeéṣe, ògo ṣeéṣe, ọmọ yìí ló ń tẹ̀lé àṣírí mo fọ́ fàyè, tí fọ́ fàyè, yéèyè. Ọlọ́ládé máa ń gbọ́mọ lọ, ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ, ẹbí wọn sílẹ̀ jẹ́ kó máa lọ. Find everybody that money that want me, they hear wetin people dey talk. I'm taking a shot, and it's love. See love, and I will get another one. I go take and do wetin I love, wetin you love for, wetin I love for. Change. Oh, no, no, the waste time. It's time for me change.
Signal. See fine boy looking sharp. The girls them love me time. Them take I don't for my melody. They are all what my life. When it's time, you know it's time. If your girl go come around, be outside, no be for person where they walk on. I'm on to show them no. Love the way you mellow. My baby, you cool. She go be my cool. Find your way, get the fun. She says she want put them on. Make we practice monopoly. She want love, but I'm not ready. Think how we get shot up. She says she want put them on me. Practice monopoly. She want love, but I'm not ready. 700 vibes to be on the other side. I think so low. Still want me. I want I am my love. Come back to my life. Two girls for cool house. Go me jelly salad. It's one of the so I think I'm over. I that to do everyone for you. She won't be my low. Say I make her follow. I get. She says she won't put her on. Make we practice for no police. She want to go to direct. Think how we get. She says she won't put her on me. Practice for no police. She want love, but I'm not ready. 700 vibes to be on the other side. I think so low. Still want me. I want me. I am
You're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're still listening to Adult Conversations. We've been giving advice, great advice, to the young man called Goki since the show started, and I'm just going to read Goki's story one more time. We've actually gotten a lot of advice for him, but I think just like Pastor Father mentioned, I also want us to talk about what he should do when, his boss confronts him, or when he goes to tell. How do you think he can tell his boss that, oh, I don't want to be a spy for you? Because just like Tunde mentioned, that can actually put his job on the line, because his boss might feel like he's also part of them, so that can actually put his job on the line. So what do you think Goki can say, to his boss that would secure his job and not let him, get him fired just because he's deciding to stay on the side of the truth and not interfere in all of the drama, when it comes to giving him money and telling the truth, telling secrets about his co-workers and all of those things. So how do you think he can tell his boss? What's the right way, to go about telling his boss? Pastor Fada already gave one thing that he can do, to talk to his boss about it. But what do you think he can do? How do you think he can say it? This is very tricky. It's very dicey, and he might lose his job if he doesn't present himself properly. The number to call is 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. How do you think can talk to his boss about this without losing his job in the process? So Pastor Father says, you can tell your boss that I'm only concerned about my duty here as a driver. I don't know anything going on in any other department. What concerns me in this office is my job that I am paid for, and that's the only thing that I know. So anything that has to do with anybody doing anything in this organization, I am not aware. I have no idea. Just make it sound as don't sound like you're trying to dodge or you're trying to hide anything. Just let him know plainly, I don't know anything about anybody doing anything. I'm only concerned about my duty here. And just like Tunde and David and Anayo, everybody has said, you're not obliged to tell your boss anything if you don't want to. And the money, you would get the money to pay your children's school fees by the grace of God at any time. Very, very soon, you will get the money. So don't be under pressure. Just like Banks also said, it's a trap, and don't fall for it. Don't fall for any trap that will turn your back against your co-workers. You don't want that for yourself at the moment. You do not want that for yourself, because when the issue comes on ground, that money would not be able to save you. The 200,000 naira will not be able to save you, and you might even hate yourself. You would not be happy with what is going on. The number to call is 07000 917 917. Because of our time, let's go to read some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform. All right, so this one says, please, a good name is better than riches. I beg you in the name of God, it's a trap. Without betrayal, you will definitely pay your children's school fees. Biko, don't stain your image all in the name of money. It's not worth it. Mr. Goke, what if your boss is testing you? Please don't fall for it. That's from T-Girl from Fagba. This one says, Goke, you sound like a good champ. All the same, I would advise you to start prospecting for jobs as a backup. Bosses could be gullible at times. Don't allow them to implicate you. I will advise that you go and look into the terms and engagement of your work. You cannot pry to some other shady deals and not know about it. Be very careful. Don't fall for it. That's from Iwara Omini from Magboro. This one says, dear Goke, please, please, please don't take the bribe. I repeat, do not take the bribe. Many low-income earners in organizations do what they call runs. We know all these things, and we see these categories of staffs do runs. Drivers, cleaners, porters, etc. My dear, your guy is using the stick and carrot approach for you, which may not favor you in the end. It's merely designed to catch you and your partners in crime. Yes, I'm afraid you're about to be laid off in your establishment. I hope you have a plan B. Good luck. That's from Erimeka Fidelis from Songwater. Excellent advice. Great advice so far for Goke. Okay, you've heard everything every single person has said, and I hope that you take the advice seriously and take proper use of every single advice that has been given to you tonight. Just like Emeka Fidelis mentioned, you can try to get another job because they might be planning to lay you off. This might be their strategy to lay you off in one way or the other. So please, Goke, if you can find another job, maybe I don't know what degree you have or whatever it is that you have, please go to look for another job if it is possible. Get a plan B, because anytime, any day, you can be laid off at your work, at your place of work. So please try to find a better job that you can do at the moment. So when you're fired, it doesn't cause any issues for you. And I'm trusting that you would have wisdom to communicate to your boss. You would be able to communicate properly in a way that doesn't sound like you're trying to cover people up or you're trying to be a part of the crime. So as much as you can, Please be wise when you're talking to your boss about this. Just like Pastor Father said, let him know that I don't know anything about it though. My job description is driver, and that's what I'm focusing on in this organization. I don't know about any other department. I only focus on my department in this organization, and I'm hoping that everything turns out well for you. Let me quickly take a recap of all of the advice that you have been giving this evening. All right. So Pastor Ifada says, we know one of the advice from Pastor Ifada says that this is a conspiracy and it can backfire. This kind of thing can backfire against you in future. You might not like it. Esther says the 200,000 naira will not save you when the problem comes, and you will be frustrated because this is the whole company against you, and you would not like that. John says, do not collect the money for any reason at all. David says that's not the reason why you are in the organization. That's not why you are there. You are there to drive, and that's what you should focus on. Don't let anybody lure you into doing something that you're not meant to do in the first place, and do not agree to collect the money. Samuel says you need to be a man. And you can also let your co-workers know what is on ground. Guys, MD says I should tell him you guys secret. I'm not going to tell him you should pay me for it. If not, just you can, but I don't know if it would be okay for you to let them know. Just mind your business, basically mind your business in the organization. And Anayo says you should go back to check your letter of appointment, and check if it is involved, if it is part of your job description to do that. If it's not, please, by all means, try to avoid it as much as you can. And just like you said, all that glitters is no gold. I know that you think 200,000 naira would do a lot for you, but when the issue comes on ground, 200,000 naira will not be able to solve the problem that you would have. And don't risk your life for 200,000. Esther says, don't collect the money. I know that things are hard. I know that things are difficult, but it's not worth it at the end of the day. Bank said, this is a trap and you should never fall for it. It says, good name is better than riches, and they might even do the same for you. You might have also told someone to spy on you behind your back, and you would not even know about it. So please and please don't allow it. Samuel also says to not compromise for anything. And Tunde also mentioned the same thing. Tunde says there are other ways you can make money. You can join a contribution. You can get a loan. There are other ways you can get money. Don't implicate other people just because you want to benefit from it. It is not good enough. Whatever you would do to others that you don't want them to do to you, please don't do it at all. Oluwaroti says God will find a way for you to make money to pay your children's school fees. What if you were not offered 200,000? Would you not pay their school fees? You definitely pay it. So please do not compromise. All right, I think those are some of the advice that we got this evening. Thank you so much, every single person who called in this evening to give their advice to Goke. Goke has heard us, and I know that he will make a good decision from every advice that he has been given. A big thank you to Pastor Ifada, to Esther, to John, to David, to Samuel, to Anayo. Thank you so much, Anayo, for calling. To Banks. Thank you so much, Banks. To Samuel, to Tunde. Thank you so much. Tolu and Roti as well. Thank you so much for calling this evening to give your advice to Goke. He has heard us, and I'm hoping that he will make a good decision from every advice that he has been given. Thank you so much for joining me this evening on Adult Conversations. Join me tomorrow by 8 p.m. till 10 on Women Radio 91.7 for another great time on radio, giving advice and clarity to another person in need. A big thank you to all the engineers on duty for staying standby to ensure smooth transmission. Thank you, Larry, for taking the time and for ensuring that everything goes well. My name is Fifuluwa Akiremi, and you hear from me tomorrow by the grace of God. Till then, have a lovely night rest and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.